welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be going into my hygiene routine, the products I use. I'll probably eventually do a more in-depth tutorial, but today is just going to be like the basics and the general products that I use to wash my body, or the days that I'm shaving and I need to exfoliate, those type of things essentially. And I think eventually I'll probably vlog like a separate video in the future when I do go hygiene shopping again, to kind of show you guys how I look for my products and what I'm looking to achieve with the products that I buy. If you guys like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you guys subscribe, please, if you're new here, and make sure you comment down below what are your favorite products to use in your hygiene routine. Let's get in today's video. So first off, we're gonna talk about like any type of pre-washes, or I know sometimes people use like bath oils, or not bath oils, but like body oils in their hygiene routine, and I use them sometimes, but it really just depends because I tend to notice it makes the shower or the tub kind of slippery when I stand there. So I don't always do that. I tend to do that more so when I get out of the shower, but it's not all the time. I'm definitely more of a body butter girl or like a lotion girl to put on afterward, but sometimes I do use like a pre-shave oil, and I'll have the picture somewhere on the screen around me showing you guys what products I have, because I don't have everything on hand right now, or I just couldn't find it. So usually I go in with something like that, and usually I do this with a loofah, but lately I haven't been using a loofah because I know they catch bacteria faster. So I've been using one of those netted washcloths almost, and I use one from EcoTools, and I usually buy like 2 at a time because it's super affordable, and you could find these at like Five Below. Sometimes the dollar store actually carries them, and I know Amazon carries them and stuff like that, and I know sometimes like small businesses carry them as well because they originated from Africa. There's a special name for them, but I don't remember. I'll have to put it somewhere on the screen when I edit, but I like to use that to really gently exfoliate my skin, and my skin always feels so smooth afterward, because I notice that sometimes when I use the exfoliating gloves or mitt, it can be a little harsh on my skin sometimes, and I do have pretty sensitive skin. So like already that the hot water or warm water is on my body, and then you add soap and then you mix in the exfoliator, I can get really red, and sometimes it causes hives, unfortunately. So I don't like to do such a harsh scrub. I sometimes will also use a whipped scrub from different sites. I've tried a few homemade sites before, or just small businesses from Etsy and stuff like that in the past, and I prefer those over store-bought ones because I feel like they're so nourishing. They have shea butter and different oils in them, so you don't leave out of the shower feeling dry. So let's get into the next product. So for body wash, I use the Ivory body wash, and that one is just super great for sensitive skin. I get this really big bottle that lasts me a few months, and I get the original scent. It's very clean smelling scent, not like laundry, and it's not too overpowering to the point where it's gonna give me an allergic reaction, but just enough. It's similar to Johnson & Johnson's, almost like kind of like that bubble bath smell, but a little bit different. And I just feel like super clean when I use it, and I go in with this, like I said, with the net, or sometimes I will just do like a basic washcloth, but I try to get washcloths that are softer. I don't like to get ones that are too rough, because again, my skin is very sensitive, and it can definitely affect the integrity of my skin and how it feels afterward. On days where I'm gonna shave my legs or my armpits, I tend to go in with a shave scrub or a shave oil or gel, depending on what I'm in the mood for, because sometimes the gel is good, but I feel like if I put too much, it slip and slides on my legs, and sometimes it can mess up the razor. I do use a men's razor. I use the Gillette Fushion 5, I believe, and it's super heavy duty, you guys, but it gives the cleanest, most sharpest shave, and that's why I love using men's razor over women's razors. I'll really only use women's razors from the store, like under my arms sometimes, but even then I still like to use a men's razors under my arms as well, not just my legs and stuff, because I really get a clean, close cut, and I feel like it definitely does a better, cleaner job. I feel like women's razors sometimes leave me with nicks and cuts, because again, I am sensitive, and like if I'm trying to, sometimes I'm in a rush trying to shave my legs, or just do a touch-up of shaving the little hairs that are left on after like 2-3 days, I sometimes can nick myself in the knee or the ankle, and that obviously isn't what we want to achieve by shaving and having to be bandaged up afterward. It's very annoying and painful sometimes, so I try to just stick to men's razors. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but they're so worth it. Even Walmart and Target make their own brand of men's razors, so I would say if you can't afford the Gillette ones, then try those ones, because they're still a great alternative. Like either way, men's razors, I prefer those any day over women's razors, because as I got older, I learned that those really weren't great for me to use in order to get a clean, precise shave. So this is like a next step is kind of like up to debate. Like with feminine wash, I don't really like to use the store-bought feminine washes like Vagisil and stuff like that. Sometimes I will, but other times I use this one brand that I get from a TikTok small owned business, and she makes all the products by hand, and it's this whipped soap that's made specifically down for your cat basically. And I noticed that it doesn't have any smell or anything like that. It does lather up slightly, but it has no fragrance, and it's perfect and great for sensitive skin, or if you want a more natural approach, to using Vagisil. It's a little bit more expensive than Vagisil, but it's not that much more expensive. It's a few dollars more, and it comes in a reusable glass jar, and then you can actually send it back to her, and I believe she refills it for free. So I'm gonna try to find her website and link it below, because I think I do follow her on TikTok, and I'm going to soon reorder from her again because I'm about to run out of mine. I also buy like natural toothpaste for her, but that's for another video. But I definitely, like, if you use Vagisil, you use Vagisil. I know some people use honey. I know there's a few different brands that make like there's Queen V. I know there's a few companies that make vaginal washes. So it really just depends on if you have sensitivity, if you like scent, if you don't like scent. It's up to, you know, your personal choice and liking, but I go between the two. But I tend to just go for the natural stuff more so, or I just go in with warm water and I'll just, you know, rinse it down there to make sure everything is up to par and moving smooth. So sometimes I'll also, in my showers, if I like am sick, or it's just like in the winter time or the fall time and I want a nice aroma going in the shower, because I don't live on my own right now, so I can't just pop eucalyptus in the shower like some people are doing in the last couple of years. So what I like to do instead is to get shower steamers, and those are amazing, you guys. So many different companies makes them. I've got the ones from Vicks before. I've gotten store-bought brand ones from Whole Foods, from the 365 brand, and using both of those in the shower is a great combination to make your shower super relaxing, and you get that aromatherapy in there. You get that really relaxing feeling, and they have it in different scents, not just eucalyptus. They also have it in, I believe, lavender, and I believe there's like a citrus one too, but I think it depends on what brand you buy, because the 365 brand and the other ones I bought from Stop and Shop from my local grocery store, those ones like only had like 3 cents, and I think there was a white one. But Vicks, I believe, only makes like 1 or 2 cents, like the original menthol and the eucalyptus. But I'm sure there's a lot of small companies that make them as well, and they're probably better for you than the store-bought ones, essentially, because a lot of the ones from Vicks and stuff like that tend to have a lot of chemicals in those, and obviously you don't want to be breathing those in. But if you want a very relaxing shower, that is a great aspect and a great little treat to put into the shower occasionally to really open up your airways and your respiratory ways, especially if you have a stuffy nose as well and you don't want to use like Vicks or anything like that on your chest. I also wanted to include this little exfoliating bar. It's a brand new one. I haven't opened it yet, but this is a Korean inspired like exfoliator bar basically, and when you put it in the water, it gets very soft, and you gently just rub it on your arms, your legs, like your chest, your back, your stomach, anywhere you have skin that you want to exfoliate gently off. This does the job. And this was very affordable. I believe I got mine off of Shein for like $2 or $3, so you can find it anywhere. I'm sure you can find it on that app Temu, Shein. You might be able to get on Amazon probably, but it's very popular in Korean bathhouses, and they use those in the bathhouse massages and stuff when they're doing like the baths basically with the shower heads, and they are exfoliating your skin. This is how they get a lot of that dead skin off, and it's crazy to see all your skin like basically be on the shower floor and see like how much dead skin you actually really do produce. I know for some people it's going to be a little nasty. They don't want to see their own skin. For me, it's very satisfying because I know that I'm getting clean and I'm taking off, you know, sometimes I do fake tan. So to get off any extra fake tan, to get off any residue lotion, or, you know, just any residue of the day off, it's an amazing feeling. And I feel always super clean after I use this as well. And it's also super great for sensitive skin. It's not harsh. Like, I'm pretty sure you could probably use this on a baby, to be honest, because that's how gentle it is of an exfoliant. It's not super rough. It's not super harsh. And again, you're using it really with just the water. I'm sure you can use with your soap as well if you don't want it to be so harsh. And this is another tool that I just use on those days where I really want to get a really good scrub in, or even just before I shave. I really do this sometimes instead of using a rougher exfoliant or a whipped body scrub or something like that that has an exfoliant inside of it. So when it comes to body oils and lotions, like I had stated in the beginning of the video, it really just depends on my mood. I like to actually use the OC or OSE. I'm not sure how you pronounce the brand, but you'll see it up here on the screen somewhere, and it's a natural brand, you guys. The products are not too fragranced, and it is very gentle and great for sensitive skin again, but anybody, honestly, not even just for sensitive skin. It's great, and they make a lot of different products for the body. My sister actually put me on. She let me try a bunch of the mini travel size ones, and I still have a bunch of product in those ones because I don't use them every day. And you guys, it is great for moisturizing the skin, especially during the winter month. If you're looking for a more affordable option, the Neutrogena Body Oil is an amazing option that's been around for years, since like the 90s, I believe, and you can get that at your local realtors, you know, at your Stop and Shop, ShopRite, probably Rite Aid, Walgreens, CVS, like any local stores you could probably find it at. And it comes in a huge bottle. I'm sure you guys have seen it, and it's only like $7 or $8. It might honestly be cheaper than that because sometimes it's on sale, but that's a great alternative if you're looking for something that's not as pricey, because the other brand I just recommended is definitely on the pricier side. But you can obviously always start with a travel size if you don't want to pay the full price of what the brand is carrying, just to try it out. But their products are amazing and very nourishing for the skin, especially in the winter months. Like, I live in New Jersey and it is super cold here, you guys, especially after getting out of the shower. I just do like to leave my skin a little damp without trying it fully, and I put that oil on top, and it really does seal in the moisture for my skin, and then it really just helps me to feel soft all over, along with all the other things that I already did prior to using that step. For the final step to seal in all the moisture and all these steps that we just did throughout this whole routine, especially if I have just shaved and stuff like that, I really like to seal in the moisture. So I go in with the Soap and Glory body butter, you guys. This body butter is a holy grail for mine. I'm on my 3rd or 4th container right now. I've been using it for almost 2 years, you guys, and it is a great, like, sensitive, scent-free almost. It is a great alternative for sensitive skin or people who can't use like Johnson & Johnson or highly fragranced items like from Bath & Body Works, because I find that I get allergic reactions from them sometimes if it's body lotion or shower gel. Sometimes they're too fragranced for me, so I have to resort to something more gentle. And I actually came across this actually at my Home Goods, and originally I found it at TJ Maxx. I liked it, and I found another tube, and I got 2 more tubs of it because it comes in a small tub, as you'll see in the photo. But you guys, it lasts me about 2 to 3 months, and I use this on my legs, my arms, my chest, my back, anywhere I want to seal in moisture. I use this, and the scent is kind of fruity and sweet, but not to the point that it's highly fragranced like Bath & Body Works. Like I said, it's definitely more on the natural side, and it's never broken me out in the hives or anything like that. So it's a great end step to seal in everything, even if I'm not shaving or anything like that. It's something I use every day on a daily basis, because I feel like I am a person who gets concerned about having ashy like ankles and elbows and stuff like that, so I never want to be ashy, and it just overall helps my skin to feel super baby soft and buttery, and it's definitely a great investment. I believe it was only $4.99 where I get it, but I think you can also get it Soap and Glory at Target as well, full price. So if you can't find it at your Home Goods, you can go to Target, and I'm sure they have it there. I think they also have it at CVS, but don't quote me. But yes, that is the final step of my routine. I love it to seal in the moisture. So we are at the end of this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today and learning about the products that I use to keep my body silky smooth all the time, okay? Rain or shine, summer or winter, your girl is always going to be moisturized and clean, okay? Hygiene is on 110%, period. But in all seriousness, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link the products that I can below and see what's available or not. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys give this a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys please subscribe if you are new here. Welcome to the fam. We love you. And make sure you guys comment down below any products you would like me to try in the future or products you use in your body routine. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.